today I'll be making breakfast. And it's apple ring pancake. Apple ring pancake, yes. For my recipe, or the stuff that I need for this would be all-purpose flour. I need that's for the dry ingredients: all-purpose flour, salt. I need baking powder, and my sugar. Oops. Yes, and for the wet ingredients, I need egg, or I'm using egg rather. Milk, some milk, a dash of cinnamon powder, and some melted butter. Yeah, so this is what I'll be using for this. And of course the apple, we need an apple, because it's called the apple ring pancake. So guys, yes, these are all the ingredients that I need for this pancake. And so I'll just go ahead and continue peeling this apple. I'll peel off the apple back, and make sure I do not have the utensil to peel this properly. So if you're using a knife, just make sure that you don't go with all of the stuff. Just try your best to peel just the skin out. Okay? So the apple or peeled up and sliced into rings, as you can see, and the seeds are out. So now I'm going to go ahead and get the dry ingredients, that's the flour and the rest of them, ready. So I'm only making a small portion of breakfast this morning, so I'm going to be using only a half cup of this flour. I'll have my baking powder. This size portion of baking powder is enough for this size of flour or breakfast. And my sugar, I like to use brown sugar. I like to use brown sugar a lot when I'm making pastries or making stuff. Cooking, basically. A pinch of salt, and I'm going to mix this all together. Mix them all together. So that it would marinate with each other. Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead now and whisk my egg, the milk, and my melted butter, and I'll be right back to continue with the preparation. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. So next we'll make a well in the flour, or in the mixture. And here I have my beaten egg, milk, melted butter, and a little bit of cinnamon and whisked together properly. all together. And I'm going to have to pour some of this because I'm not using all of it. I'm making a little bit breakfast this morning just for myself. So I'm gonna pour some of this into the flour mixture and together mix all up. Okay, here we have a paste-like texture, but we don't want a paste-like texture for pancake. We want a puree-like texture. And so I'm gonna add a little bit more of this. Actually, I'm gonna add all of this, and then I'll get some water because I'm gonna need water to make that thing a little bit lighter. And you be sure to add little by little so that you don't over add the water or whatever liquid to make the batter too much light and defeat the purpose of your pancake, basically. So you add a little bit water and you mix together, and you check for the texture. If it is thick or too thick to give you a light pancake, you add a little bit more water. For here, this is fine. This is just fine for me. I don't want too much. I don't want it too thick nor too light. So this is perfect. So I'm gonna mix this all together again. Make sure that it's very smooth. It's smooth and okay guys, this is just a little bit flour, so it's not all that much work. Guys, over to making the pancake, to the stove actually. So I lightly oiled my pan with batter, with shortening, sorry. And here I have my batter and my apple slices. So what I'll do next is dip all of this into my batter and get them all soaked in into the batter. As you can see, so making 4 slices actually, 4 slices of apple ring pancake. And so I have all of this in here now. And what I do next is put this now onto the pan. So here into the pan, one of the apple, and because I want a wider pancake. My apples seem to be very small, and so I have to throw in a little bit of the batter just to get me a wider pancake. And I continue with the same process, just around it. Oh, that's not perfect, but anyway. So I'm gonna let this cook for about 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, and I flip it over. And let the other side of it cook for about 1 minute. And how do you know your pancake is cooked? When you start seeing the bubbles. Like you can see that bubble right there. When you start seeing the bubbles coming in, and guys, there goes the bubbles coming, so you know that your pancake is cooking the right way. Okay, so what you're trying to avoid is not to eat raw flour or raw batter. Alright, I believe it's time to get these things flipped on to the other side. Oh, that's actually I think I took too long to attend to these things here. They were actually like getting burnt, but anyway. or maybe the heat is too high. So you turn on your stove. Be sure to turn on your stove, and you give this another 40 to 1 minute, 40 seconds to 1 minute, and then you take it out. Okay. Oh, don't get me messed up right now. These are not brown actually, although they look extremely brown on the video. They're not. They're just perfect. Okay. Oh. I'm sure he can attest to the fact that this tastes so good.
This does.
All right. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave this to cook for about 20 seconds more, and I'll be right back to put in the rest. Guys, I just wanted to be a little bit more creative and colorful, and so I added some colors to this. I love colors. I just love colors. So I added colors to this. That's all I did. Alright? Doesn't that look so good? Blue and red. I just love those two colors especially. Yep. Okay, so guys, ready. My ready pancake. Garnished with this creamy classic vanilla frosting. My favorite. I love vanilla, so that's my favorite frosting. And my 100% sure fine sun-dried raisins. And of course, what's a pancake without a syrup? A syrup right on top of it. And the syrup is from Tropical, as you can see. And there you go. That's my pancake is ready. There you guys. All right. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something from this tutorial. And if you think it's pretty, if you think it's because it tastes so good, if you think it's pretty, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my random YouTube channel.